All right, so this is day 3 of building a lending company from scratch. All right, so under initial outreach to boots on the ground and home inspectors, we had 4 people out of 80 that actually got back to us. So we just looked for 80 more um, and continued the outreach. Now we have probably 20 that have responded, and we're just going through and getting pricing. Pricing seems to be all over the place, and a lot of these different inspectors cover different areas, but exactly what we need because we want to have a lot of different options for when a loan comes through, especially if these borrowers are needing funding same day or next day. So yeah, we've done 80 more. In terms of responses from title companies, nothing has come back yet, but we've kind of put that on pause because again, we're building our team, and so making sure that we have enough boots on the ground to inspect houses and make sure that we know exactly what work needs to be done so we can properly underwrite these houses. So it's so in the past I've taken a lot of time with just reaching out to new individuals, but now really focusing on the follow up is really helped us reduce our efforts because now I'm not having to go and look for uh, more people to reach out to. I can just keep talking, keep pushing towards the ones that I've already reached out to. So it's much easier to do a follow up. And then it also lets the people know that we're serious, that we really are looking to work with that individual. So making follow up a priority is huge this time around. And really comes down to um, it really helps because it's no matter what it is that we're doing in terms of outreach, it's always good to follow up. I mean, I've always heard it from all the most successful people. So again, really putting an emphasis on outreach as well as systems and organization. So in the past, I've always just kind of looked outward and looked for the next deal, and kind of letting all the organization, the systems fall to the side. But now really putting emphasis on systems, processes, and organization. Uh, so now that we have some deal flow coming in, we're kind of working through the kinks because we're not always going to fund all of these, but we want to be able to send these off to other people to fund. And so coming up with an easy way for us to not double up the work, but also get things to the right people is a work in process at the moment. Something else that I have, another thing that we've been working on is social media planning. Originally, I had seen other people, about a year ago, I had seen other people document their journey from zero to building a school community, or getting to $1 million business, and didn't realize how much work actually goes into social media. And social media is actually what I'm going to use to help show people what it is that we're doing, how we're doing it, uh, and to essentially raise money because we want to show people that we are doing things the right way. We are organized, we can handle the workload. And so this is just a start. I actually reached out to a buddy of mine, Moses Thean. His information is in the description. But yeah, he kind of walked me through. I just reached out to him for video editing, but he kind of broke it down and said it's more than just video editing. It's also making sure that we have a plan. There's a strategy behind the way that we're going to post, what we're going to post, how we're going to post it. There's a consistent theme. And so now I'm working on building a consistent theme. I think the videos leading up to this might not be great, but with his help, we're going to come up with a better consistent message. I'm going to come and really hone in on or identify what is it we're trying to do, how we're going to accomplish it, and all the steps in between, and really plan this out a lot better than what I've done in the past. So if you scroll down on my social media, my Instagram, you'll see there's a lot of random things. We're going to change that, and this will be how we start to raise capital. Yeah, just being. We're also as a business owner, I'm looking to be a lot more intentional. I've always heard that we need to be more intentional with the way that we do things and how we do things. I guess it's the same thing, but Yeah, that's basically what I'm doing now is taking all the lessons that I've learned, all the painful lessons that I've learned, and applying it to this new business and really doing a hard reset by unloading all my single family homes and starting from not really scratch, but building a lending business from scratch. And it's actually really exciting. So, uh, maturing as a business owner really comes down to you going pro in a lot of different aspects. And by setting up the systems, building the teams, getting accounting in place, and working with people like my buddy Moses to get your social media content up is really the next step for me. I've always thought that it's got to be, from 0 to 100, but there's steps to these things, there's phases to these things, and this is just the next phase in our business, and really excited to see where it goes. So stay tuned for tomorrow.